What is up, everybody? This is RybackStun. We are back here on Test Center soon, actually, really soon after that cable video, with my metallic armed God Emperor Doom, which looks a lot better with the things that I have on Test Center than I do on live. And if you have seen it, we're going to do the Infernal Limbo thing. If you haven't seen it, there's a big post on the forums right now about all the things that are coming with the Mystic Mayhem event and a brand new zone called Infernal Limbo. And what the zone is it's basically like Ultron or X-Defense, where you defeat enemies. It's defeat demons and denizens of Infernal Limbo, accessible during the Mystical Mayhem event. So this is actually a zone that's only available during an event, and they've described it as somewhere between a weekly event and a Big Ten event. So I've got Dr. Doom, I'm ready to go. I'm going to be using Magic as my team up, and I'm going to queue up here for Infernal Limbo, and we'll see what happens. Got a bunch of people trying to test out cable here. But for me, right now, it's all about Limbo. So I'm going to have this queued up. We'll see what's going on. Another thing that you guys may or may not have seen was... Nope, they don't have it done. Last build, there was Stash Tech. So it looked pretty cool. It was 4 wide and a bunch down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is 48, so it was 4 wide, 12 down. And that's how that was working with that. Let's hope that we can get a group of people here going for this. I may end up cutting the time that it takes to get this going, but we'll figure out what's going on. So, I'm doing this with my most geared character, my most powerful character. I've got, you know, everything that I need for this build. I actually have more of these on live than I do on the Test Center right now. I've got almost 5,000 Omega points. But right now we're just waiting. Alright, and here we are. Follow the screen edge to the next phase of the challenge. A Herald of Ash is taking the great purging of fire. Cool. So, I actually don't have the large thing here for my camera angle, so I've got a buff of some kind. Oops, get out of that. So, first of all, we've got the Herald of Ash. He's got Winter's Grasp and Firewall, and he's knocked down. It doesn't look like there's any. So next, Infernal Limbo has been known to creatures of strange and terrifying way. The Mindless Titan seems to have found its way into Infernal Limbo and grown into its surroundings. Must be what happens with Dark Dimension energies merge with Infernal Limbo. So here's our lovely Mindless Titan. Oh man, I've got a huge buff. It says 500 damage rating per stack, effects fades if you leave Limbo. Interesting. Go ahead and just blast this guy. It's supposed to be a couple boss fights and then a challenge afterwards. A lot of mindless ones. In Infernal Limbo, there are reasonable demons, creatures who scheme and plot and cheat the Deceiver is not one of those demons. Kill him before it kills you. Alright. Ah! Wait. Whoa, what's going on? Fire demon. Something's going on that I cannot find out what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and blow everything up really quick, try to clear the screen. I guess it's supposed to look like magic? I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. There are 2 of these. I've got 17 stacks of this buff. Whatever it is. I see it. It looks like the Deceiver is not completely animated as of yet, but... Or maybe I'm just the only one not seeing it, so... But we killed it. And I feel like so, here's the next boss wall. It's important to remember that Infernal Limbo is not technically a hell dimension. Its creatures, like Fire Tossing and Lava Heart, really... Its creatures like the Fire Tossing and Lava Heart really make this a hollow distinction. Sorry, brain does not work. But this thing has Missile Shield, which is not great for those of us who are missile classes. So thankfully I only have one real power that worries about that, which is Worthless Creep. So, ouch. He's down. Next we have As a repository of the worst that any dimension has to offer, it is no wonder that we would find a Rock Troll Gladiator, a Frost Giant Glacial Lord, and a Cronin Arcanist in the depths of Infernal Limbo. Steal their stuff, they appear to be working together, and they are not happy with your presence. Alright, so it's a combination of Asgardian enemies, which is neat. Get in there and blow stuff up really quick. Seems to be mainly that these guys are going to be a quick challenge. I assume that all of this is going to get tuned, so remember, because this is Test Center, none of this is final. We're bound to see some different stuff going on. I'm standing in thunderstorms, so there's that. Alright. Next is another angry creature stuck in Infernal Limbo. I'd sympathize with this Sister of Magna. If I wasn't sure, would try to kill everything it senses, regardless of environment. So we got a Sister of Magma. This should be interesting. Man, I hate these. And she's got an actual, like, she's got aspects. She has, affixes, that's the word I'm looking for. And she still has all of her mechanics. So I apologize that there's not that big of a camera angle here. I'll try to stay on top of enemies. That way you can see everything immediately in the area. And I guess the reason why it's incredibly powerful is because, or why it seems everything's going so quickly is because we are incredibly powerful. If you look at my character, I'm huge. I'm also got 32 stacks of this damage. Infernal Limbo has had many masters, but none are combining as dangerous as Nazareth. Drawing all manner of creatures under his thrall, be wary of the demon he travels with. Nazareth is deadly, and you be wise to tread lightly around him. So there's the Fist of Nazareth, which I assume we should want to defeat first. So as soon as this is over, I'm going to pop up above him. There we go. That way you guys can see him in his full glory. I guess for modes like this, I'll have to shift out of my close camera so that you guys can see more of the battlefield and less of my character. So, it seems to be pretty fun with Dr. Doom. Magic hasn't died yet. There is an achievement for clearing out some stuff with Magic. There's a whole slew of new achievements, by the way, with Mystical Mayhem event. And he drops a bunch of the damage buffs. So now, and Nazareth is almost dead himself. We knocked it out, the Fall of Nazareth. And now we have chests. So that was one chest that just popped open. I got Magic's Revenge. Here's a unique, some comms, and it looks like that's it. So I unlocked some achievements. I'll go ahead and check those out here in a second. But I have 44 stacks of this buff that's make it 22. It's 2200 damage rating. That's pretty cool. It basically gives you 1.15%, I believe. So, I'm going to leave this queue, and now we're going to go ahead and take a look and see. I got a conch, I got a random cosmic team-up gear, I got Infernal Limbo reward boxes. It looks like it deposits those directly into your inventory. That's how it seems to be right now. We're going to open a couple of those and check it out. And see what the spiel is with this. Should be interesting to see what's going on. Alright. So, first Limbo box open. It's a bunch of purple gear and some unstable molecules and a couple rings. I'm sure there might be some yellow gear in there. I haven't exactly seen it. So we're going to open another one. Not all that much, but it looks like the XP is pretty decent. Some credits. I would assume the Limbo boxes have some interesting things in them, but because it was only one Limbo, there wasn't all that much. And I did get the random team-up gear. Achievement-wise, we got 3 of them. One is called the Fall of Nastirith, I believe it's called. Defeat the Fist of Nastirith and the Fist of Nastirith and Nastirith in the Limbo Terminus. We got Magic's Revenge. Defeat all Limbo encounters with Magic as a team-up. That's how you get the random cosmic gear. And then, how low can you go? Complete each Infernal Limbo within 1 minute of triggering each event. That's pretty cool. So you get the Master of Mayhem achievement by unlocking all of these. You've got Shimmy Shimmy Ya, defeat the following enemy swarms in Limbo, so there's a bunch of stuff that you can defeat as you do the enemies. Herald versus Herald, use the Silver Surfer to defeat the Herald of Ash. Stronger than Titan, use the Hulk to defeat the Mindless Titan. True Deceiver, use Loki to defeat the Deceiver. Heart of Stone, use Thing to defeat Lava Heart. 3 Strikes of Mjolnir, defeat use Thor to defeat the Triumvirate of Champions, Burning Magma, use Human Torch to defeat the Sister of Magma, and then the Fall of Nasirith itself. So you can get all these pretty quickly, and then there's the Begone Demons, which gives you a Cosmic Upgrade token. And if you defeat Nasirith in Infernal Limbo with 50 different heroes, which will have to include War Machine when he comes out, you get an ultimate upgrade token. So that's pretty cool to look forward to, as you can continue to do those events over and over and over. But it's only active during the Mystic Mayhem event, so you're going to have to figure out how to get it all done with those characters there. So that gives people a goal to gear characters left and right to go into that event, defeat those things with those characters, and get all the different achievements, and then get your ultimate upgrade once your 50 heroes are all finished. It's a pretty fun event. I can see myself doing that. It's a lot quicker than Age of Ultron. Not that Age of Ultron is a bad mode, it just seems a lot of work for not as much good gear. Even though you do have a chance at some stuff that's amazing, but because it's low chance, to me it's not really all that worth it. I mean, I have to run them to try to get gear anyway, and so does everybody else. But it's one of those things where I actually like this zone because there's a tangible effect every time I defeat an enemy. I get a box, and then the achievements lead towards some stuff with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did showcasing it. Remember to like and comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Tumblr at RybackStun. More videos as they come along. Remember, this is Test Center. Not everything is final. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. Check out the forum post on the forums. I'll try to put it in the description of this video. But with that, this is RybackStun, signing out.